ISTQB Foundation Level, question 835. A failure has occurred during system testing, and an incident report must be erased. The following attributes are available for the report. 1. Tester's name. 2. Date erased. 3. Priority to fix. 4. Severity, impact on the system. 5. Expected result. 6. Actual result. 7. Test case specification identifier. 8. Failing software function. 9. Testers' recommendations. Which attributes would be the most effective to enable determination of when the incident should be fixed and how much effort might be required to apply the fix? Answers: A. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. B. 1, 2, 4, 8, 9. C. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. D. 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Take a moment to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to don't miss new ISTQB questions and answers that will help you guaranteed enhancing your skills. Join us on this learning journey. If you find value in that I do and my videos help you, then you have the option to donate through the links in the video description to I can release new videos on ISTQB questions on a regular basis. The question is asking which information is most useful for determining when the incident should be fixed is priority. How much effort might be required to fix is information about severity, expected actual behavior, and affected functionality. Let's analyze each statement from 1 to 9. Statement 1 is not effective attribute for priority and severity. The tester's name tells us who reported the incident. It can be useful for clarification, communication, asking follow-up questions. But it does not directly tell us how urgent the fix is, how serious the defect is, how complex the fix might be. So it is useful for communication, not for estimating priority or effort. Statement 2 is not effective attribute for priority and severity. The date tells us when the incident was reported. For example, incident raised on August 15, but that does not tell us this must be fixed today, or this will require 3 days of development effort. The priority determines the urgency, not the date the defect was raised. So date raised does not equal when it should be fixed. Statement 3 is effective attribute for priority and severity. This option directly indicates when the defect should be fixed. Statement 4 is effective attribute for priority and severity. This option indicates how serious the problem is and helps assess the effort importance of the fix. Statement 5 is effective attribute for priority and severity. This option shows what the system should have done. Statement 6 is effective attribute for priority and severity. This option shows what actually happened and therefore helps understand the problem. Statement 7 is not effective attribute for priority and severity. This option identifies which test case detected the failure. For example, test case 0456. That's useful for traceability and reproduction. But knowing the test case ID does not tell us much about the severity of the failure, how urgently it needs fixing, how much development effort is needed. Statement 8 is effective attribute for priority and severity. This option identifies the affected functionality component, helping estimate the scope and effort of the fix. Statement 9 is not effective attribute for priority and severity. Tester's recommendation is not necessarily the correct solution. The developer needs to investigate the actual failure, the expected behavior, the affected function, the severity, the root cause. The testers may not know the underlying implementation or root cause. Therefore, recommendations are not the primary information used to estimate the effort required to fix the defect. In summary, all of the above leads us to the correct answer C. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. The actual result, expected result, severity, priority, and affected function provide much more useful information for that purpose. And answers A, B, D are incorrect. My recommendation: please remember the defect management and the definitions of severity and priority to pass STFL exam. Explanation. Finally, let's look at the ISTQB glossary, where we can see that priority is the level of importance assigned to a task according to specific criteria. Severity is the degree of impact that a defect has on the development, testing, or operation of a component or system. This is consistent with the correct answer C. Last but not least, as you might have already guessed, looking at your titanic efforts, diligence, and perseverance, I expect a gigantic progress from you. So, I look forward to your success, which might happen overnight. Don't stop, never give up.